first hole here in Finland, and I got a super screamer good signal in this forest. Where is the treasure? Extreme snow detecting. I just got down to the target here in this snowy Finnish forest. Let's check it out together. Somewhere here, there, in here. Is it there? What kind of treasure? I think it's a belt strap. Maybe something from a belt or a buckle. Great find. Took me about 10 minutes to find. Whew. Detecting here is quite difficult, as you can imagine. But I'm well prepared. I got my beanie, I got my Equinox 800. I left my skis over there. There, we got a good signal. 13. Steady. Let's dig that one up together, shall we? Exactly there. There. I'll mark the spot. Take my shovel. Dig. Oi, that did slide in really easy. Oh, wow. Like that. Alright, let's bring the pinpointer. There it is. Still there? Thanks. It was quite deep. That's why it gave us such a good signal, strong signal. It is a piece of a pot. It's a bit rounded. That's the upper part. Like that. Cool. Not the best artifact around here, I'm sure, but it's a good start. Oh, that's a nice rock. Look at the edges. Smooth edges. I have been eyeballing this very peculiar looking rock for quite some time now. And if you need a landmark to bury a pot of treasure, let's say 10 steps north, 5 steps east, that would be a great spot for a treasure. King, like that. It is even marked by my rock. True Vikings. Everywhere around us is the old fields. So anything from any age could be buried here. I think I found my treasure after all. Look at that. I did dig a seriously big hole. I think it was all the way down there. Let's see what it is. Is it the treasure I've been talking about? No, it's a button. It's a strange button. Concave inwards. That's a bit different than usual. Cool. Whew. Well, it was well worth the dig. And one of the problems with metal detecting this winter is the coil get very heavy when the snow gets stuck to it, so sometimes you have to do this little technique and kick the snow free from it. Here we might be onto something for real. 26, 25, bit jumpy. It's probably a small coin, maybe even silver. And it looks like I was right this time. A coin. What kind of coin? Hendrik shouted that he made an awesome discovery. Yeah. What do you got there, buddy?
Look, I think this is an old belt buckle.
Oh, medieval. It's a three-way buckle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow, so this is very, very old. 500, 6, 7, 800 years maybe.
Yeah, probably.
No.
Yeah.
That's a great find. And here was it?
In that hole there.
Right there. Cool find, man.
Thanks.
We're in the dead of winter, digging holes. People think we're crazy, but then we find good stuff like that. another excellent find. Let me flip the camera around. It was very deep on the edge of my detection range. And it is a bell. It's an intact bell. It's full with mud and clay, but that's very clearly a nice looking bell. Cool. It would have been probably on an animal or a horse wagon, something like that. Something to do with animals at least. Ding 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 goes the bell. There's some crazy person swinging around. I spent quite a lot of time here actually, scanning every little square centimeter of this place, and I can't believe no one had the great idea of burying a pot of treasure here somewhere. You can see I've been everywhere. Alright, well, time to head back out into the old field. That's now a forest. Such fun.
There we go.
What kind of
big
treasure?
iron.
Oh,
Field equipment, maybe?
oh, pretty good still.
Yeah.
Not the Viking axe we were hoping for.
No.
Look, is it a coin? Or a button? Wow, I got some kind of a relic here. Nice. What is it? It's very pretty. Look at that. Piece of something. I'm not sure. Wow, it's heavy. Maybe it's bronze? Who knows? I'll clean it up later. But great find here in the forest. One funny thing about winter is that sometimes you get snow falling off the branches like that. And it lands right in your neck. That's no fun. But otherwise, metal detecting in winter and snow, it's great fun actually. And today it's not even that cold. So, hooray! Good for me. Found a strange artifact. Not quite sure what it is. Looks fairly modern. Piece of a machinery perhaps? Not sure. If you know what it is, please leave a comment. I got an extremely good signal here in the middle of the forest. Let's see. There's my treasure. Whatever that is. Bronze or brass. I think it's something that fell off a horse wagon. Yeah, hard to say. It gave a screamer of a signal. Cool. On to the next. I found a really small belt buckle there for kids. Then I came here. Really good signal. And a massive one. Massive bronze buckle. Pretty awesome. This is either for a true Viking or for a horse. One of those. Really big. Great find. We will crack on. Most metal detectorists in Finland are indoors this time of the year. They've hanged up their metal detectors waiting for the snow to melt, but that's not an obstacle for a true, real Viking like me. There are several benefits to metal detecting in snow. I've been talking about them a bit already, but a great one is it's easy to get access to places like this. Normally it's surrounded by lakes, rivers, swamps and so, but now you can just ski across and then you're there. Boom! Also some places the vegetation is too heavy in the summer, you can't go through. But now that the snow has been packing everything down and winter has removed the leaves, then it's easy peasy lemon squeezy metal detecting. So you should also try it out if you haven't already. This will be my last signal and it's also one of the best ones today. So let's dig this one up together, shall we? Today has been a really excellent day. I have loads of good finds, maybe 3 or 4 buttons, few belt buckles, that nice little bell, ding ding ding, remember, and a coin from 1700s. Now let's see if I get the last one here. And I recognize it straight away. That's a thimble for sewing. The women has been out here in the field sewing while the men has been working. So this really confirms that it is a medieval field after all. And with that, let's conclude today's show. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, share. Alright, thanks for watching. True Vikings, over and out.